Yeah, due to more rain, we've had, I think this is the 5th or 6th day we've had rain, and it is actually forecast all day. Some parts of our country have been actually had flood warnings and goodness knows what for this time of year, because we've had some lovely weather, and then obviously with the main downpours, a lot of places can't actually cope. So I am staying in today. I was out at the community centre yesterday, and we did do pocket letters, which I'll either be showing it in this video or another video how far I've got with my pocket letter. So again, I think it's a staying day today, and I'm going to get cleaning done. It's going to be a cleaning day today. So I've started with making sure everywhere is straightened up. So I've done my 30-minute straighten up, but it hasn't taken long because I've kept pretty much up to date. So that's half the battle, and I'm going to start with the bathroom. I'm hoping the light's going to be okay. I've got my blind up and I've put the light on, as I said, due to the rain. So I'm starting with the bathroom. What I do is I start off by spraying the bath and the sink, and I usually clean that first. Then I clean all the tiles, especially the lower half. I don't do the upper half all the time. Every, I don't know, fair few months, I do get a steam cleaner out and steam clean the tiles, which actually are due to be done. And then what I do is I put everything else on the floor on a towel, and that's the time when I sit on the floor with my laptop down here and just wipe everything over before it all goes back watching YouTube. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I do clean and watch my videos. It makes, I don't know, I don't mind cleaning, but it just makes the time go quicker. Plus, it's multitasking in a way, because it may take longer to do the cleaning, but I do catch up on the videos. So that is that. So, as I said, everything is actually not too bad. Bed made, and our bed is made. I have got my laptop there because I want to try and get our bedroom cleaned as well. Right, I have actually cleaned the bath, the sink. I have actually wiped all this down, and I've done the bottom of the tiles, which is the maroon colour. The top is cream, and I've wiped that mirror down there. So the next thing I normally do is I wipe everything down that goes on around the sink and the bath. I have a certain order, I'm sure everybody's the same. Tend to do this side, then just round the little corner, because it is an awkward shaped bathroom. I then do the toilet and the unit and everything that's above the toilet. So I tend to finish it this way so I can get everything off the floor back on the bath, and then do around the corner. So like I said, sorry about the noise, I'm just taking everything out. I do use to corral my pieces. I do have this plastic bath. I've got two of these. I've got a see-through one, a clear one, and I've got this one. You get these from Wilko's. I am not sure how much they actually are. I don't think they're too expensive. I've also used these in the past to put little spa bath type kits in, you know, like a face mask, bubble or shower gel or something like that, a flannel, especially one of my animal flannels that I make. And it just corrals, as I said before, and you've seen my bath in the previous tour, there's not a lot of storage or room. I haven't got a vanity unit, and what I do is I usually leave one of everything in here for the family to use. And so I just obviously wipe everything down and put it in here, and then any razors and everything, I just corral them in here in one of these little pots, which I possibly may have got from Poundland. It was either Poundland or B&M. I think it might have been Poundland. So that goes in there. I am liking these products. This is the shampoo and the conditioner. I had this for Mother's Day, so I've been using these products. My son doesn't anymore because he has his head shaved, and my hubby does, but he's got his shaved really short, which is the Creations Argan Smooth, and it's the shampoo and the conditioner. So I've been liking those, and as I said, I had them in a little gift bag that I had from Mother's Day. Another product I'm using is the Nivea Gentle Exfoliating Scrub. That's in use, and as I have stated in a number of times in my hauls from Iceland, although it's no longer on offer because it was two of these, which is the 500 mils for £1.50, is the Imperial Leather Moroccan Spa, which I really do like this one, but it's still good price. It's £1, but they did actually for a couple of weeks had two for £1.50, which is a really good offer. So some family members use this Clearasil Daily Clear Super Fruits Refreshing Wash. So there's a couple there. And what else do we need? Yes, I've got this one, which has got the toothbrushes in, which is this one. Because the problem is with our toothbrush holder, which I would say is a lot really old now, and it has been rubbed down, stained, varnished and whatever, but a lot of these toothbrushes don't actually fit in, especially if you get the battery operated one. Sometimes the thicker toothbrushes don't actually fit in the toothbrush holder. So that is that. I do have these cactus type plants. These I believe were from B&M. Yeah, B&M. I've actually still got the sticker on. I've had these a while. I've got a lot of these succulent. Sorry, it's called a succulent, is it? Not cactus. I've got quite a few of these around. We've only got one real plant in our home. I know that's disgusting. It's something, I used to have a lot of plants, but the only problem is, especially when we're away a lot, don't tend to get watered and one thing or another. So I think that's partly what it is. I do like the artificial ones, and I think these are a really good buy, and they do look quite realistic. So I usually have one on the bath, and the other I have on the sink. As I said, I can't have much, so I've got two different ones. There's the other one. So as I say, I sit down on the floor. Usually I've got my laptop here with YouTube, but I thought I'd just sort of fill you in on what I'm doing, because I didn't actually video cleaning the bath. I don't know if that's, you know, something boring, but I thought, well, I can clean here and talk face to face. So like I said, I'm trying to get as much as I can done today. I have added some more things onto my wish list. I need some more flannels, and I would like to get, which has been on my list for a while, some bar sheets. A lot of them, which is this colour down here, I'll just tilt you a little bit, which is this, I don't know if you can see this colour, are from Asda, and they are getting old and a bit threadbare in places. So my family prefer the bath sheets than the bath towels, being bigger, and they're all over 6 foot, so except for moi. So it's just nice to have the bigger towels. So that's been something on my list for quite some time, and you're going to notice this. You can't get through one of my tours or cleaning or whatever I'm doing without some form of owl. And I believe this is another B&M one. I'm sure it is, because I think I bought quite a few of these. I've got one in my kitchen as well. It's useful and it's owls. That's the main thing. Something else that I keep in our bathroom on the bath is these jars. Now these I bought Christmas time, and they do go with curtain, like I got this from America, and I actually got this in 1993, and I think I've mentioned this before. I had the bath mats as well. Obviously over the years they've you know, had to be dumped, but when we went over in 2000 and 2003 to Florida, couldn't get them. It was a discontinued make, which was a shame really, because it's very hard to get forest green bath mats. I found one bath mat in Wilko's, which is what I call the forest green, which is a bit darker than this. But they don't do the pedestal mat, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. They do the hand towels, flannels. I think they do the bath towels, but I don't think they do the bath sheets in it. So I'd like a complete range. So I might look on their website to see if they do the pedestal mat. I don't think they did, because all of the different colours they had out, they didn't have the pedestal mats, which I quite like actually, unless I just have two bath mats. I may have to do that, I'll see. But I like the forest green. One doesn't show the muck so much. I mean, my guys are not too bad. They do leave the shoes at the door, and I said oil and engineering and everything, and smell of clothes as well, going off topic. But sometimes, especially the industrial boots, sometimes they're not aware, sometimes they're socks, and I don't want to keep saying, oh, you've got to take your socks off at the door as well. But sometimes, you know, I think both of them, different places of work, do change their trainers and boots at work, whichever, for driving back home. So I don't know, you know, how clean the floors are, or whether they actually put their feet down on the floor. Who knows? I have to make an apology. I don't know if anybody else is the same. Videoing, when you watch it back, especially if you watch it on a 55-inch TV, which sometimes I do, I connect my laptop to the big TV in our lounge, and I watch back, if I have time, the video. If not, I just watch it on the laptop. But sometimes watching it on a big TV, you tend to pick up things, and I keep thinking, embarrassment, paintwork. It is on my to-do list like everything else, but there's only so much you can get done. And I was thinking about painting because the weather's been bad this week. The only thing is, with going away at the weekend, the house is going to be shut up, so I'm not going to be able to have my windows open. So the smell of paint, sometimes it doesn't bother me. Certain paints I have to be very careful. I know you can get low odour paints. I know you pay a bit more for them, but especially gloss paint I have to be very careful with because of headaches, migraines. That is like second under oven cleaner. Yeah, and I think with the home being shut up, I think the smell of paint's going to just linger. As if I'm painting, I will have the doors, the windows, or even the doors open, depending on where I'm painting and what weather's like. Yeah, again, waffling on. I did say we have these general chats, but I'm actually multitasking. One of my little things as I'm going along is this. This is one of those mirrors that's magnifying on one side. Poundland, I'm sure it was Poundland, and I'm sure this is about the second one I've had. And it's this one, sorry about the glare. Now the reason for this is it goes on the sink for shaving or whatever, or if I'm doing my face or whatever. Don't like anything too expensive. It's only a little narrow sink. I'll probably show you in a minute. So I tend to buy these so that nothing, if it does actually go or drop or whatever, or get knocked, or well and good. We do have, I'm going to just turn you a little bit, we do have that mirror there. This is about the 5th or 6th one we've had, and I don't know if I've got one left, or that is the last one. I have to check my stock. And I they were reduced down to £2 or £3 each. So I bought about 4 or 5 of them. So consequently, yes, because of the steam and everything, especially in the winter, we do have a dehumidifier just outside the bathroom. And in the summer, obviously, we have the window open. The thing is, they do obviously get rusty or whatever. Even though they're staying still, they do go funny after a while. Or the glass goes. I don't know if you've had that. But the best thing about doing it that way is there's no more drilling holes because it goes exactly in the same spot. So I think I did that, did I? I think that one's just been replaced actually, and I'm not sure if I've got one more. Might have to. It is on the cards to go to IKEA, and I want to do a shop with me in IKEA if you're interested. Usually I go for my birthday in January, but I was on like a sort of a declutter and no spend time during January and February because I wanted to zip through the house and get rid of as much as I can. It's still on the cards because there's a few little bits and pieces I want from IKEA. So hopefully that will be eventually. When we go to Warwickshire, we normally have a day in Coventry, and the guys normally sit in the restaurant because there's a IKEA right in about centre of town. I don't know Coventry very well, but we have been a couple of times. The only snag is I have to be careful because they will say that is, normally I'm limited to about 2 visits to IKEA, one usually at the beginning of the year, one in the middle. I haven't had my IKEA visit. The only thing is with the Coventry one is we do park and ride. We park on the outskirts of town centre and get the bus in. They craft it that way, especially hubby, because he knows damn well we're not going to be able to carry a lot of stuff or heavy stuff or whatever. So I do prefer the Milton Keynes one, which is the nearest to us. And next door is Asda Superstore, so I like to go in both. So it's like 2 birds with 1 stone when we do that. So anyway, I'm going to get on. I've near enough cleared all my wiping all everything over. I do like this one. This is the Bayliss and Harding one, and this is pink grapefruit and raspberry. And if I remember rightly, this was a Poundland one, and this is quite a big one as well. Is this the 5 and no? This is 750ml, and it's this one. And to tell you the truth, I keep saying about packaging, I don't mind that out. I mean, some things are boring, but it's easier to leave it out. But this sort of thing looks nice out, and as you can see, it goes with my decor. Funny enough, I thought after we had this scheme done, and it was after going to America in 1993, I did it on that basis. I am not sick of it. I like it because the majority of the tiles, if I just turn you, maybe I can just a fraction. I've got that partition bit that's cream and maroon, then cream tiles, and I have got cream paintwork. On to-do list again is to paint the bathroom. That is basically a job I can do myself. Getting around to it is another thing. I've been banned from climbing on stools and my little step stool due to falling downstairs twice, only the bottom bit, just going lightheaded due to diabetes and one thing and another. Usually it's pretty much under control, but sometimes it can actually sort of come onto you quite quickly. Most of the time it's under control, just sometimes that I do get sidetracked, and when I'm in a role I'd like to get things done and I plough on, and I do have to have my meals pretty much at certain times because I have to have medication. Right, I think that, again, I'm sorry if I've waffled on, but I wanted to give you a little bit of background on what I'm doing. I'm trying to zip through most of the home if I can. I want to get the bathroom done, the cloakroom. I want to wipe over my kitchen drawers and cupboard fronts. I'm still doing laundry in between, and I'm sorting laundry on the main bedroom bed. I've told you, or I will be telling you probably, in this video I've got to have my tumble dryer going due to bad weather. So I have also got a pack for the weekend, so quite a lot, and I'm just happy that I'm tick, 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 my to-do list, talking to you guys at the same time. Right, I've got everything back on the side of my bath. One of the things that I didn't point out, I like this bathroom soap dish. I do have liquid soap, especially in the cloakroom, up here on the sink and in the kitchen. But some family members, and I suppose I do as well, love the bars of soap as well. I do sometimes get the liquid Dove soap, so I've just got to replace the soap in there. I've got quite a few of these, so I tend to stock up on the Dove soap. So that's something there. Also, I did show you this a while back that I did have my little spa basket, and it fits down the side of the bath. And I used quite a few of my products that I had for Mother's Day. As I said, I did have a spa night, home spa night, when I used quite a lot of the products, and I did show you which ones I'd used. So I've got a few left. I haven't used this Coconut Rescue Mask, hair and root mask, so I might be using that. And I've got like me 2 different detangled combs, because my hair is thin, light, and it can get tangly, and the best thing to do is to comb it through while it's still wet. I don't tend to blow dry it so much now, only if I'm actually going out. I hardly ever use my hairdryer, I must admit. Just that fact that I have to keep brushing, combing it, else the hairdryer will just tangle my hair back up again. So yeah, so I've got a few bits and pieces in there, and I need to replenish it. I did use the cucumber eye pads, which I think I'm due for another spa time, and I might do that later. Whether I will actually include it again, I'm not sure, depending on how long this video is. But I want to get my nails done. I did have the lilac gel nail polish on, and I want to use the what I call the baby pink one. Yeah, and I did actually show you, I only got 2 gel polishes, and obviously the base and the top coat, which I got from Wilko's, and I did actually include that bit in my nail polish organisation. So I'm going to show you a few more bits that I've done, and then I'm going to do, say, that end bit. Again, I keep saying this, I keep going back and checking my laundry. One thing that I quite like, hubby found me an app that I've got on my phone for, say, the washing machine or the tumble dryer. You can set it. I do tend to, if I haven't got any noise or anything, I tend to hear the washing machine, because it does have a loud bleep once it's finished. But like the tumble dryer, you know, especially if I've got a lot of washing, I try it and work it that it, once the washing's finished, goes into the tumble dryer, and then once I've put another lot of washing in, if need be, the tumble dryer's about finished, that sort of thing. I do have my Aera in my dining room, as I pointed out, which has got quite a lot of my tops on that I don't like putting through the tumble dryer. So I'm going to show you a few more bits in our bathroom, and then I can move on to my next room. Right, so that's where I keep that little spa basket of mine down there, and it just fits in lovely. And there is the sink area. As I said, not a lot of a room around the sink area. Yes, I haven't actually shown this before. This is something that I got from Lush. This was actually a gift some time ago from hubby, and it's made out of recycled plastic that they've used. And what it does, it stores the bath bombs, which is actually empty at the moment, but I won't get rid of it, because I want to restock it, even if it's not through Lush or Bodyworks. So that's that. So all I'm left now is this area here to clean and do the mirror, and then like I said, I can move on, and I've got to hoover me floor as well. Right, I've actually cleaned this part, and I've done the toilet, I've hooved the floor, and I've put clean bath mats down. Both in the bathroom and the cloakroom. I do leave a basket. I've got a black plastic one in the cloakroom downstairs with spare toilet rolls. That's in case we've got any visitors or guests, so they don't have to worry about actually asking for more toilet rolls. And these jars I actually got from IKEA, just to save a bit of space. This cupboard I got on sale actually from B&Q, and it does hold quite a lot. At the top there, I've got the little plastic ducks our granddaughter plays with. I told you I do stock up on the Dove soap. In that basket's usually spare new toothbrushes. Then I have a number of products that I don't tend to leave out and we don't use frequently, plus a spare soap dispenser. These are again my granddaughter's toys for the bath. And then we have each section with mugs that has razors and bits and pieces to do with each member of the family. So that is that. And that is the bathroom completed. Yeah, so I'm at the present got my laptop there watching YouTube, and I'm at the moment sorting laundry in our main bedroom. I have got the washing machine going, and I have actually got the tumble dryer going. The reason I've got my tumble dryer going is because I'm going to get so far behind with the washing due to it kept raining. As I said, I do like to hang out my washing. Normally, we don't really have about 5 or 6 days of rain in one go, and although the other weekend it was beautiful, since about Saturday we've had nothing but rain. But hey ho, I get things done in the home. We are due to go to the farm the weekend in our caravan, although again it's not forecast brilliant weather, but we've got a few things we want to get done in the caravan. We may go to the range, maybe Astor in Corby, possibly. It is on the cards to do that. I also want to actually, if I've got a chance, give the caravan a good clean. That is due to the other weekend when we had our granddaughter. It is actually covered in sand. We did sweep it out as much as we can, but our granddaughter doesn't like the hoover. So I'm happy to do things like that, because in a couple of weeks' time we are going in the caravan to Warwickshire. So and that's just over a week. So we're trying to get bits and pieces done back in the home and in the caravan. It's just gone 11 o'clock and it hasn't stopped raining. In fact, it has got worse. This should be fun. As I said, I've got a pack for the weekend, and this is forecast all weekend as well. That should be fun. Not that it's going to dampen our mood. We will, as I said, got quite a bit to do on the caravan as well, and it does give us a break away from home. I tend to, even if I've got to do some cleaning in the caravan, it doesn't bother me, because I feel as though I'm away from the home. It's less stressful, and it's just a different environment, and it's a different area, you know, just to switch off from everyday life at home. Right, at the point I am on now, I've got all the laundry sorted and put away off of our bed. That's the laundry I did earlier on. I've done all the guys' work clothes. I've got them washed, got them dried, and I put those away. And I've just put the clothing in that I bought our granddaughter from the charity shop. That's gone through the washing machine, and I'm now put it on the airer. I have put my food shopping through online to Iceland, which is going to be delivered tomorrow morning. And I've just finished the cloakroom, and as I say, it's a little space. It's mostly cream black with hearts. This is where I keep my brush and comb, and this glass pot with the hearts came from Poundland, has this one over here. And then what I've done is, for quite some time now, I've got this size bottle. I've got it in the hand cream and I've got it in the hand wash. This one had the cup in the glass and that one had the soap dish. So what I've done is I've took them off, and these actually slot in quite well and they tend to stay there as well. This on here was when Panworld was closing down. I put these little transfers on just to give it a little bit of bling. And then I do have an owl there. So, and very neutral. But it doesn't need an awful lot. This was actually a small tablecloth, and I paid 50p from Poundland for that. I haven't got round to actually stitching a channel for the wire, which you use normally for nets, so that just covers all the extra toilet rolls as I've showed you before, and that's stored in 2 tiers that I got from Wilko's, and the other one is on the shelf under the stairs. And then to finish the decor, I've just got up here, I have got that little artificial plant and again a set of black owls, which was a gift. So that concludes my cloakroom, and I've cleaned it all. So that's the bathroom, the cloakroom, a laundry done. I've put my food shop through online, and I'm partly way through wiping down the drawer and cupboard fronts in the kitchen, and I've just put The Good Witch on the TV there, and I thought, I know you're supposed to finish one job before you go on to the other, but I thought I'd just quickly dust and hoover the lounge while I'm watching an episode of The Good Witch. Right, I finished dusting and hoovering the lounge. Luckily I didn't have too much to put away because I kept pretty much on top of it all week. It does make a difference doing the 10-minute pickup, you know, putting 10 items away daily. Keep an eye on hot spots around your home. I have got quite a few. One of them is the dining room table, sometimes the breakfast bar. So I'll show you what I've done. So yes, Good Witch, in between doing the housework, so I have actually finished cleaning the lounge. This pretty much has stayed the same. I've dusted all that. As I said, I only move out the furniture occasionally, the big sofas, when I've got the guys around because they're too heavy to move out. And that's the lounge, and of course I have my owls over there, my owl melt, and also my owl lamp. So that is that. I've put those 2 mini succulents down here, the ones in the grey pots. Got one there and one down there. They actually go well with that big lantern I got from Dunham, and I got that half price. I only paid £10 in sale last January, so there's that. And then coming through, I have actually hoovered down this bit, and I have dusted my bookcase. I've kept the mint green out just to keep it light and bright. As I said, that will probably stay the same. I have got a few little things to put away on my desk over there, and some gifts still waiting to go out for Father's Day. So that job I usually leave separate. And I've hoovered the dining room, and this is what I meant by my laundry here. I got my tops here that I don't put through the tumble dryer, and all the clothes I got from the charity shop for our granddaughter. This is her toy station, and this is working out really well. And her doll's house there that we're keeping up. I've just put it there for the time being. Probably will stay there for now. And her desk is over here. I've dusted that shelf up there, so that's all been done. I haven't changed that at all, and I've kept the yellow as I have in my flower arrangement here. Yeah, I've got a bit of clutter on my dining table. That is just things that are getting together to go to the caravan. And there's some paperwork that hubby's got to put away from the car. And I've put these flowers over here. I just think, even if they're artificial flowers, it's nice to have flowers through spring and summer anyway. So that is that. And then I've just got to do a little bit of more clearing up in the kitchen. And I've got a couple more cupboard fronts to do. And I'd like to see if I can just declutter a bit of the kitchen. That may be tonight or tomorrow morning. I've got a couple more things to do. And coming round, I've got to hoover the kitchen. And I've hoovered the hall. And I've wiped down my little bookcase here that I keep the shoes on. We've still got the blinds, but I may put those up in the upstairs cupboard for now. And I've got the boxes to put back under the stairs from recycling. And then I can continue up the stairs. Right, I have got my landing light on, so I hope this is going to be bright enough. So I've actually finished hoovering the hall, landing and stairs. I've dusted my shelves here. I haven't had all the DVDs off. I've just obviously dusted my ornaments and you know, the edge of where the DVDs reach. So I've got my Hogwarts box there, and going up the stairs. I've dusted my shelving here that keep my baskets on. And like I said, got quite a few hours there. I've dusted and hoovered the main bedroom. So this is all done. As I said, I've kept red and white flowers here. And I've also got them over in this corner, just there. So that is all done. So I'm glad I've got all that cleaned. And I have actually hoovered my son's room. I've just got to give it a dust. And I have got a little bit of clearing up to do in the games room. Not much, but I want to give that a dust and hoover as well. Right, I've finished cleaning my son's room. He has got some laundry to put away. Sometimes I put it away, sometimes I just leave it. So I've put it to the side because he's off tomorrow, so he may do it tomorrow. As I said, with his room, I do give it a good dust. But when I say good dust, I do have these compartments here. Basically, you can just lift them up. I've said this before, so I can just dust around. I do not go through these. He actually does that. He goes through it all, and I just dust all the shelves. So he's got another container up here that's got different compartments. That way he knows where all his pieces are, and it's easier for me to just lift things off to dust. As I said before, my son is quite a tidy and organised person, So he keeps his room really tidy. He doesn't like clutter. As I said, there is some laundry to be put away, but other than that, his room is all done. As I said, most of the time I dust and hoover his bedroom. I don't mind doing that. It's just some of the little pieces on here, because he knows where everything is. I don't touch that. And once in a while I just say to him, oh, could you just go through it, dust the boxes out, and then if necessary put everything back, just so he reviews what is in the boxes. But it just makes everything easy just to take off of the surface to clean. So that just leaves the games room to do, which is not messy as such, but I always feel the games room does take that little bit longer because there is more to move. That's the only problem, because of the guys' drones and helicopters, and I'd like to take all that off to actually dust. So that is my next chore. Although saying that, it's the last room I've got left to do, and I believe hubby will be coming home soon. Let me just have a look at the clock in our bedroom. Yeah, it's 10 to 5. He's actually left off work now because he has not got overtime tonight, so he will be coming home. So, and then I've got both my hoovers to actually empty. As I said, I do have one upstairs and one downstairs, and there is clean towels and flannels and everything for when hubby comes home to have his bath. So I'm going to hopefully get the last room done. As I said, I've still got a bit of packing to do. I want to get my nails done, and I want to just go through my rucksack that I'm using at the moment. As I said, every time we sort of go away, every weekend holiday, I do like to go through it, although I do try and make an effort to go through it at least once a week. But usually I am not as bad as I used to. I do keep receipts for about a week in my purse, and then anything that has to be filed away does, if it's a gift or there's a guarantee on it, I make sure it gets filed away. Any other receipts go in a box under the desk in the games room, ready to be burnt in the incinerator in the garden. And guess what, just for a change, it's coming up to 5 o'clock, and yes, it's raining. Just for a change. It did actually ease off for a bit, but it's really coming down again. It's been on like this all day practically. I'm going to have to close the door in a minute because the rain's coming in. But yes, so there we are, yet more rain. So I've got the last room to finish, which is the games room. I have hoovered it, I just need to give it a dust. Right, I've just finished cleaning the last room, which is the games room. There is a little bit of clutter in here, but as most of the family use this room for one reason or another, there is a bit of paperwork that needs to be sorted out. Furniture all came from IKEA, as I've said before, including the mat that, as you can see, lights up. I have got certain stuff under the desk at the moment, which is waiting to go to different places, charity shop, the community centre, and also to a friend's house. I've cleaned it all, so I've had all the helicopters and drones off the top there. I've cleaned this area as best as I could, but there's a lot of wiring and I don't like pulling the consoles out or anything. And yes, we've got a guitar there, belongs to one of the games, steering wheel and everything. And this is the most comfortable sofa. This is one we got off of eBay. And I've got these cushions here. Love This Way, Love Life, which is one of the first things I actually bought when this was going to be turned into a games room. And then I've got this cinema cushion, popcorn, now showing movies and what's this bit here? Sit back and relax. We do have a laptop table here, so that can be brought out if someone wants to go on the laptop. I bought these coasters from Amazon. I've had these a fair few years now. Not sure if I can get any more of these, and I think I've pointed out this tissue box before. Haven't been able to get another one of these, and so what I tend to do is just restock it with tissues. I just like the gaming aspect of it. So that is near enough all of it. I have actually done a tour of our games room, and as I said, this has worked really well, putting the earphones over one of those over the door hooks. Just keeps them off of the desk as much as possible. This is on our to-do list to just go through it, because it really does need a good clean. I did go through all the drawers and everything, but some of the paperwork needs to be gone through as well. And these are my son's canvases. He's got one there which is the Flash and the Arrow, and then we've got Deadpool there, and then this one here is what I made, this 3D collage for our 30th wedding anniversary for last year. So that is the last room to be done. As I said, if you want to see any of my tours, I have done tours on all the rooms, and just look back on some of my older videos. Now this is where I'm going to leave it, because I am cooking dinner. Everybody's home, everybody's had their baths now, so we're going to sit down and have our evening meal. Thanks for following me on my cleaning day. Goodbye.